Congratulations, welcome to all the student of class 9. After a long time pass, we start our online class. Our subject English first paper and our caption, the father of the nation. Dear student, hopefully you are well by the Almighty. You know that the father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, is an architect of independent Bangladesh. Dear student, in his early life, he was born in 17 March 1920, Tungipada under Gobalganj district. He passed SSC exam 1942 Gobalganj Missionary School, and 1944 he passed 12th class or IA Islamia College, Calcutta. In 1946 he completed his graduation the same college. He came to Bangladesh and he studied at Dhaka University, student of law. Dear student, you know that he passed many times in very important post. Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, at first time he became the joint secretary all Awami Muslim League student, and then 1953 to 1966 president of the Awami League 1966 to 1974, and president of Bangladesh 26 March 1971 to 11 January 1972, Prime Minister of Bangladesh 1972 24 January and 1975, President of Bangladesh 25 January 1975 to 15 August 1975. Dear student, you know that when he studied at Dhaka University, he did not complete his course. He was unable to complete this course. He was expelled from the Dhaka University. He protested the incident fourth class employees. So the authority expelled him. Dear student, you know that Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman came to the grassroots level and his charismatic leadership organized the party. 1953, he became the secretary of Awami League, and 1900 and his political mentor Hossein Shahid Sohrawardi was underscored the importance of party organization and management. To survive the party, he organized grassroots level and he became more important for the post. Dear student, you know that 1954 he entered into the parliamentary election and he became the first legislative assembly. In second term 1946 he became the second term parliamentary member. So dear student, you know Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman is very charismatic leader, is a pioneer or a pragmatic politician. In 1966 he announced the 6-point program. This 6-point program showed for the Bengali interest. He was very serious. He said that you did not divide the 6-point program, you will survive. Dear student, you know that he was in jail in his 23 years political life. He was in 13 years in jail. Dear student, you know that 1966 when he announced a 6-point program, General Ayub Khan brought him charged Agartala conspiracy case. So he was in jail and he was very serious about the 6-point program. But Sheikh Mujibur Rahman was very serious more than free homeland. The Ayub Khan or Samarik Janta compelled to release him 25 January in 1969 from the jail. The following day, Sarvodaliyo Chhatro Sangram Parishad arranged a mass reception for him and gave him a title Bangabandhu, that means Friends of Bengalis. They saw that Bangabandhu is a true leader and his charismatic organization proved that he is more prison than a free homeland. Dear student, you know that Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman in Racecourse Maidan 3 March 1971 he took an oath and said that about the 6-point program. Then 7 March Bangabandhu addressed a Mammoth gathering, Racecourse Maidan, Dhaka. About 10 million people are present there. He addressed about the nation and he controlled over the nation. Civil authority took his order and they support Hartal and non-cooperation movement. He said 7 March both build forts in each homeland. You must resist the Pakistani enemy whenever you have in hand. Remember, we have given a lot of blood. A more lot of blood will give if need be. He also said that we shall liberate the people of this country, inshallah. Bangabandhu, last word. The struggle this time is the struggle for our emancipation. The struggle this time is the struggle for independence. Dear student, 15 March, General Ayub Khan, another military officer, came to Dhaka and starting dialogue with Bangabandhu. In the meantime, Bangabandhu's order, the Bengali followed and they continuously observe non-cooperation movement and Hartal. So 25 March, Bangabandhu addressed for the nation and he was arrested by the Pakistan military. They arrest him and he went to West Pakistan. After 9 months liberation or he released from the West Pakistan prison, came to Dhaka via London. Dear student, you know his charismatic and pragmatic politician worked and we got our freedom country. Our country got international recognition by the help of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. current Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina is running on this country. Dear student, you know that he was very serious, he was very courageous about the Bengali nation. So he is the father of Bengali nation. Dear student, this is the short description about the Bangabandhu. We will go to the word meaning. Dear student, we will try to find the meaning. Our first word, potential, that means possibility. Then pomp, that means splendor. Descendant, that means offspring. Craving, strong desire. Passion, emotion. Adore, love intensely. Ancestor, forefather. Timid, cowardly. Hamper, carve. Resume, recommence. Demise, death. Impress, influence. Enroll, enlist. About 13 odd meaning and main word. So dear student, repeat it. Potential, possibility, pomp, splendor, descendant, offspring, craving, strong desire, passion, emotion, adore, love intensely, ancestor, forefather, timid, cowardly, hamper, carve, resume, recommence, demise, death, impress, influence, enroll, enlist. This is our synonym, that means odd meaning. We are going to our gap filling. Dear student, without clues, you will try to find or set a suitable word. At first, I am reading, although during the war of dash began to the wake of the 21st March, in the dash of the night, the Pakistan army dashed down upon and dashed many unarmed men, women, and children. All Bengalis fought dash. However, we are now living in a freedom dash. We pay our deep respect to the dash. We should make a pledge to dash the Sonar Bangla. Dear student, then you will try to set the suitable word. Although during the war of liberation, began in the wake of the 25 March, in the darkness of the night, the Pakistan army swooped down upon and killed many unarmed men, women, and children. All Bengalis fought heroically. However, we are now living in a freedom country. We pay our deep respect to the martyrs. We should make a place to build the Sonar Bangla. Dear student, although during the War of Liberation began in the wake of 25 March, in the darkness of the night, the Pakistan army swooped down upon and killed many unarmed men, women and children. All Bengalis fought heroically. However, we are now living in a freedom country. We pay our deep respect to the martyr. We should make a place to build the Sonar Bangla. Dear student, we are going to the last position. To the last position. Matching sentence. A column, B column and C column. The history of the independence of Bengal is long. During the British rule, the people of the Indian subcontinent had struggled. In 1947, when British rule came to an end, Bangladesh remained a colony under West Pakistan, but the heroic sons of this land did not yield. B column to their oppressive rule. Rather, they rose up in protest in this misrule and inhuman oppression. The Indian subcontinent was divided unitedly against the British for a long period of and full of struggle, as many Bengalis had to into two parts, India and Pakistan, almost 200 years, and eventually compelled them to leave this land, fight heroically, and took arms to drive this coward away from this land at the hand of Pakistan rulers. Dear student, we try. The historic of independence of Bangladesh is suppose A plus and full of struggle, full of struggle. Struggles as many Bengalis had to fight heroically during the British plus during the British rule, the people of the Indian subcontinent had struggled to their oppressive struggle unitedly against unitedly against the British for a long period. Long period, almost 200 years. And eventually compelled them to leave this land. C plus in 1947 when British rule came to an end, the Indian subcontinent was divided into two parts. India and Pakistan. D. Bangladesh remained a colony under West Pakistan, an inhuman operation. At the hand of Pakistan rulers. But the heroic son of this land did not yield to their oppressive rule. Rather, they rose up in protest of this misrule and took arms to drive this coward away from this land. So dear student, next time I will meet you. Keep in hygiene, keep peace, sound body and sound mind. Allah Hafiz.